Chicago Bears new general manager Ryan Poles is preaching patience to all Chicago Bears fans. So let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Fast Sports, all back at it with another video talking, of course, NFL here to talk about Ryan Poles, who just had an interview in which he had some very interesting comments. All right, so let's start there, okay? Ryan Poles, so far through his very short tenure as the new general manager of the Bears, it has been a bit rocky, okay? Because of the fact that things that he has planned have not gone according to plan, right? Signing Larry Ogunjobi and then him failing the physical. Go ahead and signing offensive lineman Ryan Bates to an offer sheet and that getting matched. Like things like that have all kind of, been something he's planned for and it hasn't happened. So it's been a bit rocky. He hasn't gotten any stars. He hasn't gotten any big names for the Bears. It's been all very solid guys, but nothing that moves the needle. And so he's gotten a lot of criticism from Bears fans. He's gotten a lot of Bears fans questioning why he is not doing everything in his power to surround Justin Fields with as much talent as possible. And he basically talked about patience being important here, okay? And I quote, "It's funny because there's a lot of panic like you need wide receivers." This is Ryan Poles talking. "I think Devontae Adams was taken in the second, right? So there's talent there," end quote. And then another quote, "It's not always going to be like that, I get it, and we're going to be patient, If it's not there, we're not going to do it and force it either." So he's basically telling you guys, or telling all of us, myself included, you have to be patient with me because I'm operating like a general manager who's going to be here for the next 10 years and not the next 2 years or 4 years. So it's an interesting perspective because the confidence is there with Ryan Poles. He's like, I'm not panicking. I'm relaxed because I know and believe in my talent to change this franchise around, and I know I'm going to be here for years to come. So I'm not operating like, I'm going to be fired in a year if I don't turn this franchise around. And to be honest, folks, that's the question that popped in my head thinking about this is, okay, how much time does Ryan Poles have, okay? And Ryan Pace obviously was with the Bears for a number of years, I think like 6 or 7 years. So he had plenty of time. Will Ryan Poles get that much time? Well, I believe the timeline you need to focus on is Justin Fields' rookie contract, right? Going into the second year, you'll have this season, next season, and the season after that. And that'll be 4 seasons with Justin Fields, 1 with the old franchise and 3 with the new. And when it comes time to extend Justin Fields, that may or may not determine if Ryan Poles is the answer moving forward. Now, here's the thing. Check this out, right? If Justin Fields is not the answer, hopefully that's not the case, then Ryan Poles will probably get to draft his own quarterback, right? Because Justin Fields was not his quarterback. And you get that one opportunity. That's another 4 years there. If Justin Fields works out, that's great. You've done everything to surround him with talent, and he could be here for the foreseeable future, right? Ryan Poles. So I think he knows, hey, look, I got at least, 6 more years, 5 more years here because, Justin Fields' rookie contract has 3 more years left. And after that, if he doesn't work out, I get to pick my own quarterback. And if it does work out, then I'm going to be here for a while. So I'm not panicking. I'm not looking at this season as a big deal because it's just the first season. So again, it's interesting. I earlier did not think about it like that, but it does make sense. He has time. I don't believe the Bears are going to, put this pressure on him. They're going to let him do what he wants, which is the right approach. I just am a little worried that, if you are not putting everything around Justin Fields in order for him to succeed, are you doing everything in your power to properly evaluate him? And that's where I step back and I'm like, I just don't think you are. I don't think you're giving everything you can to surround this kid with the talent. Again, it's early. He's going to build through the draft, so we still have the draft there. But free agency to me was not impressive for Ryan Pace. Again, it's just his very first one. And so we'll see what happens with the draft. And the other thing I want to just mention, guys, is benefit of the doubt. A lot of people talk about benefit of the doubt. Does Ryan Poles deserve that? And I don't believe he does, and this is the reason why. Benefit of the doubt comes after you've earned it. Now, Ryan Poles has only been the GM for a little bit now, right? A couple months. So you could be like, Faiz, how the heck could he earn it in just a couple months? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that if he had done this job before, this is why before we hired Ryan Poles, I said I wanted an experienced GM, because if you have seen somebody do it before, I can give you the benefit of the doubt because you've done it before, right? You have proved yourself. Theo Epstein, before he got to the Cubs, proved himself with another franchise, won them a World Series. That's why you knew, oh, he's the right guy, fix his team, come in, and we got a World Series. That's not the case with Ryan Poles because we have never seen him be a GM. This is his first time in that role. Similar to Ryan Pace. So I am just not going to give Ryan Poles the benefit of the doubt. I trust him, believe in him, and hopefully it works out. But giving him the benefit of the doubt this early when he hasn't proven anything yet, I'm not ready to say that. But I'm sharing this with you guys to let you know that, looking at it from the perspective of Ryan Poles knowing he has all this time, that's why he's not panicking. But to give him the benefit of the doubt, I'm not there yet. You got to earn it before I just give it to you. So what do you guys think about Ryan Poles? We're going to make that mistake a lot. Ryan Poles telling Bears fans to be patient. I get it. That's his MO, is going through the draft. He's not panicking. He's going to be here for a while, so it makes sense to me. And hopefully, again, he succeeds. I'm going to be rooting for Ryan Poles. What do you guys think about this? Leave a comment down below as always.